Animals will readily try to consume anything they discover laying about the house, as anybody with pets will attest. Rats and mice will eat almost everything, cats will chew on different plants, and dogs may occasionally function as vacuum cleaners when food is dumped on the kitchen floor. Nevertheless, a lot of items that people wouldn't often think twice about might really be quite hazardous to normal household dogs. Because animals' metabolisms differ from humans, a substance that human systems may easily break down may prove fatal to a smaller animal at the same amount. Here, we will examine a number of foods and plants that your pet may have access to and the possible medical risks they may provide. 1. Xylitol. This is not a food in and of itself, but it is present in foods that people consume. This sweetener may be found in a variety of commodities, including candy, gum, baked goods, and more. Check labels. Xylitol can lower your dog's blood sugar and, in more extreme circumstances, lead to liver failure. Your dog may become tired, vomit, or have trouble coordinating after ingesting it. Your dog may eventually have seizures, and liver failure may manifest in as little as a few days. 2. Avocado. Even though this meal may be popular right now, your dog probably won't share your opinion. Although avocados have many benefits, such being tasty and spreadable on toast, they also contain a lot of fat, which can be bad for a dog's stomach. Even worse, if your dog manages to get a hold of an avocado with the pit still in it. Its ingestion might result in a digestive blockage in your dog. In that situation, surgery could even be necessary to remove it. 3. Alcohol. Alcoholic beverages and even meals can make your dog vomit, have difficulties coordinating their movements, have trouble breathing, and even tremble. In the worst-case situation, drinking alcohol might cause your dog to go into a coma or possibly pass away. You should contact your veterinarian right away if you think your dog may have unintentionally consumed alcohol. 4. Onions and garlic. Your dog may suffer severe side effects from them than just incredibly terrible breath. Whether raw, cooked, dried, or powdered, onions and garlic can really kill the red blood cells. Anemia can be brought on by a loss of red blood cells, and consuming garlic or onions can exacerbate symptoms including weakness, vomiting, and breathing difficulties. However, because poisoning might result from consuming a bigger amount just once, it's usually preferable to err on the side of caution here. A rare tiny dosage is definitely okay. 5. Caffeine and chocolate. Methylxanthins are compounds found in coffee and other caffeinated drinks like soda that aren't very good for dogs. When pets consume these, they may develop hyperactivity, irregular heartbeats, tremors, convulsions, vomiting, diarrhea, extreme thirst, and, in the worst cases, death. Given that chocolate also includes methylxanthins, you have undoubtedly previously heard of the risks associated with giving chocolate to dogs. 6. Grapes and raisins. What could be so dangerous about these raisin and wine-producing vine fruits? Well, grapes in their dried, shriveled state can cause rapid renal failure in dogs for unknown causes. If you share your trail mix or cookies with your dog, take extra care because they sometimes include raisins. A dog who consumes as few as 2 raisins may wind up in the hospital with renal problems, which are lethal if left untreated. 7. Citrus. For people, citrus fruits may be cooling and beneficial in terms of antioxidants, but you shouldn't give your dogs any products derived from citrus trees. Citric acid is found in various concentrations in citrus tree stems, leaves, peels, and seeds in addition to the fruit itself. If consumed in large quantities, citric acid can irritate the stomach and perhaps even induce central nervous system depression. Even while little amounts of only the fruit may not be harmful, they can nevertheless cause gastrointestinal trouble. 8. Coconut and coconut oil. Coconut oil has a lot of advantages, and if your dog consumes it in moderation, there shouldn't be any negative consequences. Fresh coconuts have oils in their flesh and milk, too, which can give your dog diarrhea, loose feces, and an upset stomach. If you're genuinely going to give your dog coconut goods, proceed with caution. Additionally, coconut water has a lot of potassium, which is bad for animals. 9. Raw meat and eggs. Although raw food diets for dogs are growing in popularity, you should use extreme caution. Salmonella and E. coli, which are dangerous to both people and animals, can be found in raw meat and undercooked eggs. In addition, the presence of the enzyme avidin in raw eggs prevents the absorption of the B vitamin biotin, which might cause issues with your dog's skin and coat. Due to the risk of choking or splintering, domestic animals should not be fed raw bones either, and cooked bones are much more fragile. 10. Macadamia nuts. Only because of their high-fat content, which might upset dogs' stomachs, are these tasty nuts best suited as a human snack. Worse still, they may also be hazardous for unknown reasons. Just 2 nuts per pound of body weight is enough to cause poisoning, which can result in a temporary loss of mobility. Other signs that need a trip to the hospital include diarrhea and weakness in dogs. Thanks for watching and please subscribe.